while I'm watching this.
Yeah, so it feels like we're so invested. We're just kind of watching. We forget to talk about it a little bit.
Mark's at least taking a moment to figure out if this is where he wants to try and use his Flamebird's Dragon effect or the IP Masquerena.
I wish I could hear their internal monologues right now.
Oh, who's IP?
It is IP that is going to start. Yeah, just like the anime, kind of.
Exactly.
That's like a key part of the anime is those internal monologues. But Phantom Yubel is going to chain link 2 to IP Masquerena to change the effect to destroy Yubel from the deck. Looks like he's thinking about destroying Spirit of Yubel again.
Yep, that's gonna be Spirit of Yubel destroyed. Let's see if he has another monster to summon off of it.
Anything here?
Doesn't look like it. So he'll reveal Gruesome Gravescorn to spell summon that from the hand and destroys Yubel. And now he's going to use Yubel's effect. Special summoning the Terra Incarnate.
Now, I haven't seen an Ultimate Nightmare the entire weekend, but this could be a... If you can take this Terra Incarnate off the field and have it summon nothing in return, that could be huge.
Well, I think that's why he's been holding Nightmare Throne's effect, right?
Right. That's right, he hasn't used it yet. Okay.
He's been saving it for this princess that he knows is lurking in Mark's graveyard.
Yeah, he's trying his best, but there's still plenty of interaction here from Mark's side of things.
The Zealantis is really troublesome just sitting there on the field.
Yeah, you can't go straight into the battle phase now. Not that the IP Masquerade is much more of a threat.
Yep, he might be considering Princess here. Yama on summon will activate the effect to add an Unchained monster. It's going to be that Shavara.
Farah ends up in Ruben's hand here. Just the sole Lord Yama so far. He has the ability to use the Gruesome Swarmer.
Incarnate and Spirit of Yubel.
But before that, another Phantom Yubel.
Yeah, oh man, you would think that he wanted to maybe get that Princess effect out before another Phantom touchdown.
The effect of Phantom is once per turn, right? To negate? Or to switch the effect?
No, I don't think is it. It might be, yeah, it might actually be. You can summon multiple return, but the effect is only once per turn. That's right, because you have to use infinite permanents when they have 2.
Vanish.
So he'll be okay. He's just going to use it as a material.
Or it doesn't target. Vanish. Yeah, you're good.
Yep, banishes Gruesome Gravescormer to special summon back Spirit of Yubel.
Activate. Trigger.
Sharvara is going to go after that Spirit of Yubel.
I'll go chain link 1, chain link 2. You're good.
Nightmare Throne's effect has not been used. And now it will be, so he's going to be able to set the trap from the deck and special summon a Yubel of a different level from Sphere to Yubel. 1 up or 1 down, and it is going to be the Terra Incarnate yet again.
The Terra Incarnate from the Nightmare Throne, and then from the Spirit of Yubel back to the Yubel that was shuffled into the deck earlier? Yep.
From the graveyard.
Luckily, Spirit of Yubel can summon from anywhere.
Anything here? Nope. No link summon.
Ruben finding a way here. Gonna make Anguish. Anguish will let him use one of Mark's monsters as a material.
Do you have any triggers?
Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. Ruben's deck plays a lot of these cards that are not typically in the extra deck, choosing to have more utility going second than utility going first.
You have to do something about this
now
Anguish.
or never here.
I don't think Mark was prepared for this. He would never expect Anguish in the Yubel strategy.
Yeah, I'll use Princess. Targets. Targets. Flameberg.
That's gonna resolve.
Flameberg is going to be able to add back or summon back multiple level 1s from the graveyard, but Anguish is also going to be able to add back one of those fiends.
I'm going to go...
And the Princess being co-linked with the Zealantis means now there are 3 monsters that are co-linked, so that'll be more cards that can destroy during the battle phase, potentially. Ruben's going to use Yama's effect to banish itself from the graveyard since the card was destroyed and summon back a fiend.
Anguish put back one of those Phantom Yubels.
Oak and Poplar come from the graveyard to the field thanks to Snake Eyes Flamebird's Dragon. Anguish comes back thanks to Yama. Expertly played here from Ruben.
He's played into many Snake Eye fields up to this point. He knows what he's looking for.
Oak's going to add Snake Eye Ash from the hand. And wouldn't you know it, the original Sinful Spoils is on the bottom where he put it.
Activate Anguish targeting World's Easy Lantis.
Yep, this is looking good for Ruben. He's going to link away those Zelantis for Axis Code Talker, targeting his Anguish, so it's going to gain 3,000 attack.
That's a lot of Ubels with a lot of Nightmare Pain.
Attack you, take 27.
Going to attack into the Promethean Princess. The damage is reflected, the damage is reflected, the damage is reflected, and that's it. Ruben wins your 2024 TCG/OCG Yu-Gi-Oh! World Champion from the United States is Ruben Peñaranda. Just incredible. You see the camaraderie between the two players from the United States, but Ruben, for the next year, will be the reigning Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG OCG World Champion, ripping it off the pedestal, not waiting for it to be handed. He's taking his trophy. The emotion is incredible. I just can't believe it.
This has been one of the most storied weekends ever in Yu-Gi-Oh! history.
I'm at a loss for words. Incredible. Incredible is the only word I have to describe this.
I could not think of a more deserving champion.
He has been on my radar. He has just been doing so well for so long. He's had the right mentality. He's gone to regional after regional from all around North America. He's gone down to YCS after YCS, winning YCS with his friends, but this has to mean the world to him. Absolutely amazing. Just overwhelmed much. It's like kind of like a cascade of emotions that hit you. It's not just because you won, because you're just so focused, always focusing on the next round. It's not over till it's over. The job isn't done until you finally finish the tournament, until you finally won. And then when you finally hit that moment, and it's just a waterfall of emotions. Just congratulations to Ruben Peñaranda.
Got to give him a sec to get all these emotions through, letting it settle in.
There he is representing the United States of America. And after so many years of the United States not being able to claim that World Championship trophy, we've now won 2 years in a row, back-to-back World Championships for the United States, and couldn't have happened to a more deserving player. Just absolutely incredible. We've seen him on feature match before against Jose a couple times, you know, one of his friends. He's always playing his friends, and to walk away with the title, like I said, the only word I have to describe this year, World Championship, is incredible.
It's a tremendous accomplishment, and he really did it the hard way too, right? He went through all those different events and made it to the points playoffs, and you've done the points grind to get those points to make it to the World Championship that way. Can you talk a little bit about that experience and like how difficult it really is?
Oh, it is incredibly difficult. You can't take any weekends off. You have to go to regional after regional, travel all around America. You go to all the YCSs. You want to make sure you're doing your best. And not only are you traveling and playing every weekend, during the week, you're having to prepare. You're trying to master each and every format as new cards come out. As Forbidden and Limited lists change, you have to adapt and find a new way to play. This isn't the same list that he did well with the points playoffs. Throughout the year when he's going to the regionals, that's also changed. There's been so many different strategies that have come and gone, and now there's Fiendsmith, Ubel. I mean, this isn't even the same deck that he qualified with at the NAWCQ. He had to adapt in the months leading up from there till now, and yeah, just it's so difficult to play and qualify through the points playoffs, and then he even did well at the NAWCQ after he was already qualified.
Yeah, this is about versatility, right? When you're playing so often, you have to be able to adapt. You have to be able to switch decks on the fly, and I don't think you put into context what it means to play every single weekend. It's not you're playing one regional weekend. You're going from one regional in one city in one weekend. The next day, you're in a different city in a different regional.
You know, you have jobs, you have school, you have all that stuff, and you still spend all of your weekends on the road. It really is incredible dedication. Let's talk to our champion.
Thank you, casters. I am live on the players stage with our WCS 2024 TCG OCG World Champion, Ruben Peñaranda. Ruben, this is a big moment for you. It's over, the job's done, and this is real. And I want to start off by just getting your immediate reactions to winning this World Championship.
This isn't real. This year has been insane. It's had a lot of ups and downs. Yeah, it's just not real. The one thing I can say is I wouldn't be here without the help of all my friends. The ones that are here, the ones that aren't, the ones that are at home watching, rooting for me, sending me messages. It's who I do it for. This wasn't for me. It's not for me, Bell. It's for you, Bell.
優勝おめでとうございます。今の率直な感情など、今考えていることを教えてください。そのことで、もう本当現実的な、もう現実とは思えないぐらい今ものすごく感動しております。もう仲間、もう友達、そして母国の方で待っている。見てくれている人たちがいなかったらもう自分はここにいないと思います。もう今もまだ自分がもうここに立っていることを信じられません。
Now, Ruben, you mentioned it's been a crazy year. It has been a crazy year for you. You were telling me your schedule. You've been traveling all summer, going from work to event to work to event. You haven't even been home more than a couple of days in the last few months. How have you managed to find the time even to prepare for an event like this?
Like I say often, if you're near me, you know this. Yu-Gi-Oh's like a job. The days you want to play it are the days you have to clock in the most. You just go in, practice every day, have great friends around you that keep you motivated. That's pretty much it.
もうここ数ヶ月間もう家に帰ったのが数日というほどいろいろなスケジュールで大会に参加していたと聞いたのですが、それらの時間をどうやって作ったのですかという質問に対してもう自分にとっては遊戯王はもう仕事みたいなものであり、それに対してもう真摯に向き合っていくだけです。本当もう仲間やみんなのサポートがなかったらもうここまではできていないと思います。
Now, Ruben, you mentioned that you didn't do this for yourself. You're wearing the flag. You've been representing the region. Last year is Pauly. This year it's you. What does this mean for the reputation of the region that you're representing at the international stage?
Like all of us in the US and North America know, we're no one to scoff at. I think we proved it in the last 2 years. That's pretty much it.
そうですね。去年としても今年としても自分、地域としての優勝となっておりますが、それに対してのコメントとかありますかというところで、自分たちがもうここにもう立っているというところで、自分たちのもう存在ということをある種、ここで証明できているのではないかと思います。
Ruben, final question for you. Not only were you doing it for the region, you said in your semifinals match you were doing it for Jose. So what message do you have for Jose out there and anybody else at home who's been cheering and supporting you along the journey?
Thank you. I love you all. Like I said multiple times, I couldn't have done this without you. This is a stressful thing to do, it's a stressful environment. If you don't have people supporting you, you can't get through it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. It was not alone.
さっきも、名前を言ってくれたホセ君や、自分たちの母国で待っている友達や仲間などに何か伝えたいことはありますかという質問に関してもうみんな心から愛している。もう本当にありがとう。君たちがいなかったら自分はここに立つことはできなかったと何度も繰り返すことになるけれども、本当そのサポートによって自分はここにいると言ってます。
Congratulations once again, Ruben. All the duelists better make some noise for your TCG OCG 2024 World Champion! And with that said, we're going to send it back over to the cast.